Hello, Non.Conformist. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I miss you so much. It's so much to catch up on and talk about, but right now is not the time to do so. How are your family? How are your children? How are you? How are you? School just started, depending on where you at. Not too long ago, like what? Yeah, the month of August, some the end of July, some to their own discretion who do homeschooling or coaching. How is things going with you? How are you doing? Mm. Hope that you are doing well. I pray that you are just giving out good, even though some people are just so rude and nasty, just still give out good because everybody is not the same, okay? I want to encourage you today with the title Unqualified Parent. Many parents right now are dealing with things, behavior issues, financial issues, family dynamic issues, um, marital issues, just so many things. But the main thing is that they see a significant change in their children or their child behavior. And I just want to encourage you to have a conversation with your child at a peaceful state in a peaceful setting. Sometimes you just have to go outside of the house to have those conversations, because it's just different. It's just different. I can't explain it, but sometimes you just have to go outside of the house to have those conversations, or, um, with your family or with your child, or because we're just get it. You be in the house most of the time, you sit in the house most of the time, or whatnot. It just gives you a different kind of perspective. The point is, unqualified parent, that's a person who feels like they lack certain skills, or maybe say I became a parent early, or maybe you said it wasn't my plan to become a parent. I just wind up pregnant, right? And this a lot of people's story. Don't make it right, don't make it wrong. There's a lot of people's story, unfortunately. I just got pregnant, and you just had to put all the pieces together and figure it all out as you went. But somewhere along the way, you didn't get the other skills that you might have needed to get, or you did not get to even know who you are before you got to become a parent. So the unqualified parent right now is going through a stage of what to do, what's going on, and what is the outcome going to be. I'm going to write that down. What to do, what to do, what's the issue. Probably said what's wrong. What's the issue, and what the outcome will be. Okay? Hmm. I just want to encourage you, if you feeling unqualified and skills and resources, or whatever the case may be. You might not have the family, the support system, okay? Whatever the case is, okay? Get you a piece of paper, right? Fold it in half, okay? And then fold it again, okay? One section, what has changed or what is going on, right? What is the issue, right? And then on the other side, especially after you done had this conversation, first with yourself, but then with the child or whomever. What they say, the issue now. You have your perspective, they have their perspective. So you, boom. Now, on the other third block, what are you going to do about it? What are some things you could do about it? What are some things you gonna do about it? What can you do about it? And then lastly, what's the outcome, right? So what's the issue? What needs to be put in place or taken out of place? Because sometimes it could just be the company you keeping. Come on, sometimes it just be somebody that you around. So it is causing issue. You know. And I just want to encourage you: if your child ever say they don't like a person, listen to them. They not lying. Or if they feel funny around somebody, listen to that. They know something. They know something. Hmm. They know something. In Psalms chapter 1, 1 through 5, it says, "Blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked." All right. So maybe for some of you, the issue is you walking and stepping with people that are not for you. Walking and stepping with them. Walking and step with them. Or stand in the way that sinners take or sit in the company of mockers, right? This is a bunch of people that just don't have your best interest, don't have your children's best interest. It could be family, it could be the school that you're at, right? It could be the Pacific school that you're at. Now, we have some great and awesome schools. Thank God for them. And then we have some schools, well, it's the people in the school, right? That's just not qualified. Or it's just not a great place for your child to be. But whose delight in the law of the Lord and who meditates on his law day and night, that person is like a tree planted by the streams of water, which yields its fruit in season and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever they do prospers, okay? Not so the wicked, they're like chaff that the wind blows away, therefore the wicked will not stand in the judgment or sinners in the assembly of righteous. So if you're feeling unqualified, lacking in some kind of area, you have to first know what is the issue. You got to know what's going on. And if it's people or places or things, you have to remove them, even if you don't want to. Even if you don't want to. And let's just say, let's just say, I'm just trying to think of something. Let's just say someone gifted your child something they've been wanting. Come on. And they've been wanting this gift. They've been wanting this bag or this game or this thing or gifted you something. And you received it. But it seems like ever since you received it, it's like hell been breaking loose in your house. So it was fine before you received that, right? So now you got to throw that thing out. It don't matter if it was $500, $1,000, $20. It doesn't matter. You have to throw it out. It don't matter if you've been wanting it. Stuff like that, right? You might have to remove people. You have to remove things. You might have to um, go to a different school. You might have to take up a new shift. You might have to take some. Oh, come on, guys, write that down. You might have to take some classes. You might have to get a book. Whatever you have to do, you just have to know the issue, and then you have to know what to do. Because a lot of people, a lot of parents, didn't come equipped, and a lot did. A lot of parents didn't come equipped, and I'm seeing more younger and younger. I mean, man, in school, what? In school, middle school, high school, what? I'm seeing them getting younger and younger. Oh Lord, I know they need help. You know, I know they need help. I know they need help. And I pray they get help. And I pray that their parents are there, in a way that they can. Because some children you just can't help because they just so hard at it. The point is, and some have to go their way because you already did your part, right? The point is, you have to put the things in place that you need. And Lord help us all that have some kind of access to children or have children. You just have to. And that's a tough thing. It's a tough thing to stop your career or stop doing this to do this. That is a tough thing. That is a big risk that you're taking for your family. Like, so if you're feeling unqualified, what do you feel unqualified in, right? You need to remove the wrong company, the wrong things. You need to focus on the solution. You must change it, right? Because oh Lord, only God knows the future of the generation and the children and everything in between. It's just you have to shift, and even if you don't want to, you just have to. Um, I pray that God begins to show you ways and things that you can do, like things in the community, or for some, it's just spending more time with your child or your children, right? It's just spending more time. The point is feeling unqualified as the parent. You want to lean in more, okay? You want to lean in, not draw back, okay? And honestly, that's typically what happens. You draw back. And I believe that's just the word. That's just it right here. This is the point. Unqualified parent, you draw back instead of leaning in, and you must lean in instead of drawing back. And drawing back is doing your thing, they doing their thing. It's not much time or conversation together. It's not frequent. It's a lot of that going on. Oh, I think that's it right there. You have to lean in. You got to figure out what's going on, and you might don't want to, and you might don't feel like it, and your child might get on your nerves, and I don't want to say get on your nerves. It's just some things that are challenging. Okay, let's clean up. It's just challenging. Yeah, you have to lean in, even though it's tough. Because at the end of the day, you still have a duty, right? Still have to be a parent, even though if you didn't sign up to be. That's that part. I mean, let's just be real. You didn't sign up for it. You probably didn't sign up for it. It's just you were put in a position that you just had to be. You just had to become a parent. And come on, how many can be honest and say that? So you have to get to the point of what is the issue, what you need to do, and what's the outcome going to be. And whatever you need to do to qualified, get qualified. Um, the late Dolly Parton, passed away. I think it was yesterday at 80. Now, I wasn't into Dolly too much, but one thing I loved about Dolly, and I tell anybody that honestly know me, I mean personally, that personally know me, and not many people do. So if you had that privilege, what a blessing it was for you. The point is to be you, to be yourself, to be you. I love that about Darlie. Be yourself. Like, I believe when she first started out, she didn't feel qualified. We talking about her and her career or as a person. She didn't feel qualified. But then she made herself qualified. She had to figure out what was the issue. She had to figure out what she needed to do. And then the outcome, right? And that looks different for everybody. And I just love that she, if anything, be yourself. Like, be who you are. Like, these are short, medium. Honey, my nails be long and every now and then, right? But the point is, be you. Like, a person gonna love you for you, right? And although she was like an entertainment, right? So they kind of went with it. But regardless, I believe that was her every day. It wasn't just no entertainment. That's just how she was. The point is be yourself. If you don't feel qualified, get qualified. You don't like it, do something of what you don't like. The point is be you. Be you. That's all you can be is yourself. Like be you. Be true to you. Be you. I mean, so many different other things, but that's just one thing that the Dolly Parton, be yourself. That's it. Because it being anything else is just totally wrong. Why? You know? So, non-conformist, if you're feeling unqualified, what is the issue? Write it down. If it's with yourself, okay, write it down. What to do? What's the outcome? If it's with your child, have that conversation. I mean, bring back having conversations with the children and communicating, right? And people just seem like they don't want to communicate these days or no more. Like it's just statements. It's just a statement, and that's it. No, that's not. That's not how you do things, right? Um, have a wonderful day. Whenever you see this, have a wonderful day. And pray for your children. Pray over your children. You send them to school. Send them with love. Send them with peace. And even in the midst of maybe irritation, send them with love. And give as much as you can. I know. Give as much as you can. And if you're unqualified in that department, learn how to give it. Learn how to express it. Learn how to implement it because it's those little things that one believes that they have or that they know, but when it comes to the lights or when it comes, they realize they don't have it or they didn't do it, or when a child or the children grown like, well, we didn't do this and they didn't, you know. That's why them conversations are very important. That's why they are so important. Okay, I love you. I do.